So what if I told you in Genesis chapter 1, there is a huge Easter egg God left for us to discover? In the very first chapter, He gives us a clue about end-time prophecy. We know in day 1, God created light. In day 2, God created the sky. Day 3, He created land and plants. And day 4, the sun, moon, and stars. Day 5, birds and the fish. And day 6, we know that He did land animals and humans. And we know on the 7th day, God rested. Hey guys, this is where it gets interesting. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. So, what context was this in? So if you go back to 2 Peter chapter 3, you're going to find out that chapter is written about the day of the Lord and Christ's return. This even gets more interesting, is that we look back at the genealogy in the Bible and also biblical accounts, and we kind of know that from creation to Abraham is about 2,000 years, and from Abraham to Jesus is about 2,000 years. From Jesus until about now, it is another 2,000 years. So that brings us to a total of 6,000 years. And I'm a young creationist. I only believe that the earth is around 6,000 years. There's actually evidence, so I encourage you to go look at that to see how the flood has resulted in a lot of different skewed evidence in science. So if you go into 2 Peter again, chapter 3, verse 8, and you look at that, and it says 1,000 years is to a day, and a day is to 1,000 years, and then you apply it to the creation days, the 7 days of creation, you could look and see that we would be on the 6th day of creation. So, the neat thing about that is that we know that after the 7 years of tribulation, Jesus comes down to reign and rule on earth for 1,000 years of peace. That's what the Bible says. And this is neat because the Bible doesn't say He comes down to reign for 5 years or 10 years or 500 years. It says He comes down specifically to reign for 1,000 years. And the way we laid everything out today, I hope you can see that 7,000 years would line up perfectly with 7 days of creation. If a day is to 1,000 years and 1,000 years is to a day. Thank you for watching, friends, and remember to like and follow and share so you'll always be notified when we post new videos. And also, you never know how close we are to Christ's return. So, are you ready?